Nest was founded by two former Apple engineers, Tony Fadell and Matt Rogers, in 2010. When they initially started, this company was very small. It only had 130 employees. By November of 2015, the company had grown exponentially to over 1,100 employees. This past year in February, Google acquired Nest as part of their Google hardware division. So now Google and Nest are one company, and everything that you will see from Google and Nest, they integrate seamlessly and work all through Google Assist and the Nest app. Starting with the basics, Nest's first product was the learning thermostat. They started with the smart learning thermostat that you see on the left. This was basically a thermostat that would pick up all motion and learn customers' movements, the schedule. It would learn what temperatures the customer liked to have set in their house, so that it would be easy to maintain temperatures and to save energy. This thermostat came with a high resolution display, and it has the far sight capability. What that means is if somebody is walking across the room, this thermostat will be able to go ahead and pick it up and activate the cooling or heating features depending on how they're set. Okay, the cool thing about this thermostat is that aside from the fact that it comes in many colors, such as white, copper, black, stainless steel, they added 3 new colors: polished steel, brass, mirror black. It also is compatible with 95% of the heating and cooling systems out there in the market. Okay, now this did come at a little higher price point than Nest decided to go ahead and branch out and create the Nest Thermostat E. This thermostat has basically all of the same features and functions that the Nest Learning Thermostat has, with the lower price point. However, this one only comes in white, and the biggest difference between the two is that the Nest Thermostat E is encased in a polycarbonate ceramic finish. So it's not going to be the heavy stainless steel or metal, polished metal finish that the Nest Learning Thermostat has. And the Nest Learning Thermostat E, that one is only compatible with 85% of the heating and cooling system. So it's a good thing to go ahead and make sure that when you're selling these to your customers, they're aware of the difference between the two. The next product that we wanted to go ahead and bring here is the Nest Cams. So Nest has an array of cams. They have the Nest Cam indoor and outdoor. This was the first generation cameras that Nest had launched. These cameras will be recording 24/7. They have a 1080p resolution, 8-time digital zoom. They do two-way talking, and they have the capability of creating snapshots. These cameras, they're also waterproof, and they have a wide angle. Night vision is a high-res night vision. Okay, so also depending on the lighting where the cameras are at, it will change between color or black and white. The Nest decided to go ahead and move forward once they integrated with Google with a higher quality camera, which is the Nest Cam IQ. So the Nest Cam IQ has all of the qualities that the Nest Cam Pro has, and then some. The Nest IQ cams have also the two-way talk, but they are integrated with Google Assist. So you can give the camera commands, and it will actually operate your Google products. This camera comes with a 4K sensor with HDR. That's a big deal. So you have a higher quality resolution of the image that you're getting. Okay, this one, instead of having 8 times digital zoom, will have 12 times digital zoom, and it'll actually enhance. So when somebody is passing in front of the field of view, the camera will be able to go ahead and zoom into that person so that you can have a clearer view. Okay, with the Nest Aware subscription, you'll also be able to go ahead and record that person that is in view, and it'll actually recognize that person. So when you get the notice that somebody is in your field of view for the camera in the living room, for example, it'll say, hey, John is in the living room. You'll be able to go ahead and get notices based on that. Okay.
Somebody had a question.
Oh, looks like somebody has a question.
So Tim was asking if it's also a learning thermostat from the previous slide.
Okay. Tim, is it for the thermostat E, I'm assuming? So the thermostat E will have all of the capabilities that the learning thermostat has, in the sense that it will pick up movement, but the big difference between the two, like I mentioned, it has a polycarbonate casing, and the glass is actually frosted. So it will be able to pick up movement, just not as far a distance. But it'll have the capability of sensing the motion. It'll be able to go ahead and learn when you come in, when you leave. You'll be able to go ahead and set a schedule with either of the thermostats. You'll be able to go ahead and also control them completely from the app. One thing I meant to mention also, that's not included in this presentation, Nest also launched a sensor. Okay, so this sensor you'll be able to go ahead and place in strategic areas in your home or your business, to where it will pick up the temperature in that area, and it'll send it back to the thermostat, prompting it to go ahead and start either cooling or heating, depending on what setting you have it for. Okay, so this is something that has been added to the Nest thermostat family. Okay, so let's go on to the next slide. Any questions so far, Josie?
Regarding the thermostat, he's asking if only when working with 3rd generation and up.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Not sure, could you maybe rephrase the question? Or when we reach the end, we'll unmute everybody, and you can also ask your questions that way.
Exactly. All right, so here we have the big star, the Nest Hello. This is one of our highest moving products. Everybody likes the idea of being able to have a nice doorbell, but they also like the idea of being able to go ahead and record any movement in the front of the house or wherever you have your doorbell located. Again, this camera will be recording 24/7, so you're not going to get the notices, you know, only when somebody is moving to proximity or has come into the field of view. You'll be able to go ahead and monitor what's been happening for, you know, any point in time. You should have the Nest Aware subscription, so that you're able to go ahead and get the very best use of this device. And what I mean by that is, because this has the same capabilities that the Nest IQ Cam has, where you can talk to and from, it'll be able to go ahead and get that recorded. It'll also be able to go ahead and profile whoever you have saved, so that it'll recognize when that person is approaching the door. It'll also give you the ability to set a perimeter. So that's the really cool thing too. So most people will have their doorbell facing the street or facing a sidewalk, and you obviously don't want to go ahead and catch all of the traffic. You don't want people walking their dogs up and down the street or any moving cars. So you can set a perimeter with your Nest app, to where it'll only pick up any movement and send you notices for any movement within the perimeter that you have set. That's a really awesome feature. Another cool thing about the Nest Hello is the night vision. This has enhanced night vision. So whether you have your porch lights on or off, it'll be able to go ahead and pick up in high resolution, high def, any movement, and you'll be able to go ahead and get a very clear image. This is a wired doorbell, so it does not require any batteries. And you should definitely be registered as a Nest Pro installer so that you're able to go ahead and complete these installations, and Nest will actually send you referrals if you are a Nest Pro installer. Oh, theft warranty. These products, they have a warranty with Nest. If for X, Y, or Z it's been stolen from your property, you'll be able to go ahead and file a police report, send that report to Nest. Nest will send you a brand new doorbell at no cost to you or your customer. So this is a plus whenever you're making a pitch to your customers. It also has a 2-year life warranty. So make sure that you also let your customer know that their products come with a warranty. Certain Nest products may have extended warranty depending on whether the customer has done their own installation or if they have done it with a Nest Pro installer. So this is why it's really, really, really important for you guys to, make sure that you're not only registered, but that you're taking advantage of that feature that the customer will be able to get a higher warranty because it was installed by a Nest Pro installer.